Today we're going to show you how to replace a broken boat trailer strap. So this strap broke last night. Who knows how old it is. And I've got a new one right here. So we'll include a link to a new strap. So if you need one, you can do that. You want to make sure you get one that's rated for your boat. So all you're going to do is take your winch here and make sure you've got it to the unwind position. And you're going to unwind this all the way until you get this strap all the way off. And then we're going to show you what you do in order to be able to put the new strap on. All right, we've got our strap all the way unwound, and what you've got is the main shaft right here, and then the strap itself is held on by a bolt. And so on our new strap, we've got that same loop like so here. So we're going to take this bolt out right here. There's a nut on this side and then the end of the bolt over there. We're going to make sure we put our strap on the exact same way. So we're going to lay it out just like this and put that bolt through there, and then we're going to wind this all back up. Now this particular strap is rated for 5,000 pounds. It's way more than this boat needs, but we should be good to go with what we've got. So you know, we're out here with boat tools, which is just an adjustable crescent wrench, but that's going to be enough for us to get this bolt off, and then we'll slide that out, put the new strap on. Here we're using a couple of wrenches just to loosen up the bolt that's holding the strap on, and then we're going to remove that bolt and remove the strap, and then we're ready to put that new strap on and then put the bolt through there. We've got the new strap ready, and we're just going to throw the bolt through there, and then we're going to take the nut on the other side. We're going to put it on the end of the bolt and then tighten that up, and then we're going to be ready to wrap the strap back up. Now when you wrap this strap back up, you want to make sure you have tension on it, and those first couple wraps are really important because those kind of dictate what the tension is on it once you wrap the entire strap all the way through the wheel. What you'll find is if you don't get a lot of tension on those first couple wraps, it'll kind of slip until there's enough tension throughout the system. So getting those first couple really tight to make sure that it's not going to slip on anything, that really is helpful when you're in this process. We got the bolt on and through the strap, and now we're ready to start wrapping the strap back on the winch. So we just reverse with that lever there and then allow to have tension on the strap as we turn so that everything is wound nice and tight. And you can see it is wrapping itself around that cylinder and the axle, and we just are going to take a while here to wrap this thing all the way up. The more tension that you keep on this, the better throughout the process, as you're just going to get a tighter wrap, and that's going to help in the end in terms of less spins you're going to have to do when there's weight on this on the winch to get all that excess out of there. So you don't want to have a whole bunch of air or play in there. You want to make sure you have those wraps as tight as possible from the get-go. That just saves a little time on the back end here. So we'll fast forward through this and get you there. So when you're doing this, you just want to make sure that you get a strap that is properly rated for your boat trailer. Now this one's rated for 5,000 pounds, so plenty of excess capacity for what we're going to be using this for. This boat is way less than that. Now the other thing that you want to watch out for when you're putting this on is that you get one that is long enough and is going to coil up on here, and you're not going to have any issues. Now the one thing that I did notice with this particular strap compared to the old strap is that the clip or hook on there is a lot bigger than the old one, so it just makes it a little bit more difficult in terms of getting this connected to the eyelet on the trailer loop on the bow of the boat itself. And now here we're just going to have to take all the tension out of this. It's going to take a while. It looks like that it's moving freely, but it's not. It's just taking the tension out of the strap. You can see as the strap compresses there. It'll just take a little bit of time, and you just got to keep doing this until you get all that tension out. And that's why I said the more tension you put it on throughout this process while you're wrapping it up, the better. It's just going to make it a little bit easier, because you can see here we've just got so much excess in the drum. It's going to take us a while, but once we do that for a while, we're eventually going to get enough tension on this, and the winch strap for the trailer, for the boat trailer, is going to be all set. So it just takes a while here. We're just continuing to get the tension out of this. I'm checking it, make sure that it is actually getting the tension out. And it is. It just takes a while, and you can see as everything's moving, it is compressing on that strap, and it takes a little bit of work here, as well as just seeing how much tension we're getting on that strap as we keep going. So I'm going to keep winding this boat trailer strap for a little bit, but essentially we've got this thing installed, and I've used it a couple times since I did this installation, no worries. And actually, once this thing got wet once or twice, that also helped kind of stretch it out as well as take the tension out of it. Just that wet on the strap and then drying and then winding it and unwinding it a couple times just kind of made everything sit better on the drum or wheel of the trailer up here and work a little bit better. So overall, installing the trailer winch strap, a new one, this probably took me total like 20 minutes or something. I ended up getting the strap from West Marine. I think I paid maybe $20 or $30 for it, so that worked out pretty well. And I was able to get this trailer back and going in a day or so. So I actually had the strap failure when I was taking it out of the water, and then I just kind of had to put the safety chain on and retie that strap and get it up on the trailer as far as I could out of the water, and then go from there. So with all that said, definitely worthwhile to be able to fix this and replace this on the fly and keep this trailer going. I was happy I was able to find a trailer strap locally that met the capacity requirements. So that was great, and get this thing fixed. So, if you've got a boat trailer strap that breaks, that is just one of the things of life. I bet you that strap was original, and this boat is over 20 years old. So impressive that it lasted that long, and I'm sure this one's going to last a long time. And it's just a matter of the elements, the sun, the water, everything soaking into that. And then over time, they wear out. So thanks for watching how to install a new boat trailer winch strap.